y'all, welcome back to the channel. As you can see by the title of the video, today, let's talk about it. They are out here putting love spells on people and it is backfiring on them. They taking people free will. I hope everybody out here enjoying their day today. As for me, I am enjoying my day. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you go check out my previous video before this video. It's called The Devil Lives in LA. That was a good video as well, y'all. So take the time and go check that video out. So this video is about them out here putting love spells on people, taking away people's free will. So before we get this video started, y'all make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys hit the bell notification so you guys can be notified anytime your girl drop any new content. And we're going to go ahead and get into the video, y'all.
And the vibe is set, and once I start, you won't forget. Don't eat too much, because you gotta stay fine. But come on, bestie, it's... Yeah. Hi, bestie. I missed you. Go ahead, hurry up. Get your snack. Get your rolling equipment. It's time. First of all, there's a lot of newcomers, new followers. Hi. Welcome to the family. Also, a lot of you guys want to buy the book, and someone in the comment asked me to do a Valentine's Day sale, so yes, I'm gonna do it. So for those of you that want to try the ebook for yourself, use code LOVE, L-O-V-E, for 20% off. It's going to end right after Valentine's Day. I did a Christmas sale, I did a New Year's sale, and you guys showed out. So now we have a Valentine's Day sale. Thank you to that one person in the comment that asked me. I'm also dropping my song Valentine's Day too, okay? Okay, back to the story. For the sake of the story, let's call this person Rose. Now, Rose and her boyfriend had been together for 2 years, right? So they're out of like the honeymoon phase. Oh my God, I can't talk. So they pretty much like fight a lot, right? And so this all started over one really big fight that they had. It was to the point where they didn't speak for like a month, and within that month, he was so depressed, the boyfriend, that he took a trip with his family just to like get his head together. They visited other family, and this is where the story starts. So let's give the boyfriend a name. Let's call him Leon. So Leon is heartbroken. He's depressed. He just had a huge fight with Rose, right? They broke up. So his mom and his sister were supposed to take this small little road trip, so he decided to tag along. His mom was visiting an old friend. So they go. The road trip was pretty fun. He goes, he meets the old friend. So the friend was happy to see Leon because the last time she saw Leon was in diapers. So it was great conversations. They ended up talking about like the breakup and stuff like that. And so Leon was venting to her a little bit. And so the lady tells Leon, hey, I can help you fix your relationship. Leon is like, I'm all ears. How do I fix it? She said, don't worry. I will help you, but you have to do everything I say exactly as I say it. Leon is like, okay, great. But she doesn't say anything else. Like for the rest of the trip, she doesn't say anything about it up until that Leon is about to leave. So as Leon is about to leave out the door, she comes in with this little container. And in the container, there's like 3 little puff pastries. And Leon was like, oh my gosh, thank you, Auntie. Thank you for this. And, I'm so glad to meet you. I'm glad I got to know you. And so she goes, no, that's not for you. Leon is like, who is it for? Is it for Mom? She's like, no, it's for your girlfriend. And at first, Leon is like, huh? Okay, thank you. I will give it to her. And then she says to him, this is how you're going to fix your relationship. So he's like with puff pastries? She's like, yes. She says, give these to her and make sure she eats it warm. However, do not warm it in the microwave or the oven or nothing. Leave it in the sun for exactly 30 minutes so that it gets warm. Then give it to her. And as she's eating it, make sure you remind her how much you love her. Do exactly as I say, and your relationship will be just fine. Andrew, at that point, his mom and his sister was already in the car, so this is just a conversation between them. So he's like, okay, thanks, Auntie. They say their goodbyes, and Auntie reminded him, if you're gonna do this, do exactly as I say. If you're not gonna do it exactly how I tell you, don't do it at all. Leon is like, I heard you, Auntie. I heard you. So boom, they head back home. And really, Leon is not really thinking about doing it for real. But on his way home, he looks at Rose's story and Rose is outside. For some reason, that pisses him off. And he's like, you know what? I am gonna do it. So he gets home, he puts the damn bowl in the sun for 30 minutes like he was told. It got warm and he immediately went to her. Said, hey, I'm back from my trip. I missed you so much. I'm sorry. I don't care that we're fighting. Like, I brought you this. And she's like, aw, thank you so much, Leon. You're the best ever in the world. Duh. She takes the pastries. You know, she's just a girl. It's pastries. She starts eating it. And Leon is like, you know, I love you, right? Like, I don't want to lose you. I want our relationship to work, as she's eating it. Just like he was told. Cool. That happened. She eats it. And Leon is like, looking at her like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? But nothing happens. Nothing happens. She eats it. They hang out. They go to sleep. Everything's fine. So next morning, they wake up to their door being banged on. Like somebody's banging on the door. So they both get up like, who is this? Like, who's banging on the door like that? Only to realize that it's Rose's mom. So they open the door. Rose's mom walks inside, goes straight to Leon, and says to Leon, you gotta pack your shit and get out. Leon is looking really confused, like, what? And so is Rose. Rose is like, what? Get out. Wait, mom, what happened? Rose's mom looks at her like, do you know this man tried to do voodoo on you? Rose is like, what? Leon, voodoo? Mom, come on, like, what? And then she looks at Leon and Leon looked guilty. Guilty. So her face drops. Her face is like, excuse me? Like, why do you look like you're guilty? So immediately, Rose's mom puts her purse down, takes out her anointing oil, started to anoint Rose, and starts anointing the apartment while yelling at him to get out.
Y'all doing these love spells. Let me tell you the dangerous part of it. If a person don't want you, and you do a spell to make that person come back, did you know every little thing that person don't like gonna come on their mind? Let's say you got a man, right? The only thing make him mad is when you keep going out with your friends or dudes keep hollering at you. Did you know this how the devil work? The devil would send all those different kind of men to talk to you, knowing your man crazy. All of a sudden, your man want to jump on you, put his hands on you, and men put spells on women too. Trying to make that woman stay with him because she fine, she got this and that. I don't want nobody to have. I'm telling you. Some of these women go crazy over a man. And then all of a sudden, different women in your inbox, all of a sudden, all these folks trying to talk to you, she think you cheating, and you done broke her heart so many times. That woman gonna do something to you and do something to them women too. Y'all better be careful playing with this stuff now. It's real out here.
Hey bestie, what kind of snack do y'all want to do for this week? Let's do spicy snacks. So for this week, try to eat like spicy snacks only. And if you can't handle spicy, do like mild. I have a love spell story for y'all. I know how y'all love a good love spell story. And as much as I tell people to stop doing them, they still do it. And this story come from a person that did a love spell that they saw right here on TikTok. Clearly, she hadn't been following me since 2020, or she would know better. But anyway, we're going to get on with the story. Let's call this girl Tasha. So if you know a Tasha, tag her. So one day, Tasha's scrolling through her TikTok, right? She sees this specific TikTok teaching people how to do a successful love spell. And the person who posted this said that the love spell was foolproof and that the person will literally be obsessed with you. Now, Tasha halfway believes in that kind of stuff, but she also has a crush on her coworker. And I mean, like, that is her man. In her head, that is Tasha's man. Except her man does not notice her. He never speaks to her. Now, let's call this coworker Jamal. So Tasha is crushing on Jamal. Jamal is handsome. He's charming. He's funny. He's like the full package for Tasha. Except that, he doesn't know that she exists. Now, she saw a couple of these videos before, but for some reason, that specific video made her want to try it because when she looked at the comments was full of success stories. So why not? What could go wrong, right? So the spell was pretty simple. You're supposed to get a red candle, you light it, and you get some cinnamon. See, I just caught myself because I was going to say how to do it, but I'm not because I know some of y'all are still unhinged and y'all going to think it's okay to do it. But if you know which one I'm talking about because it went viral. Anyways, the next day after work, she went and she purchased the red candle. When she got home, she did the spell. What's the worst that could happen? Again, she did this halfway expecting it to work. So she does this and she goes to work the next day. Except work was different. Jamal, her man, who was always distant but polite, was speaking to her. And not only was he speaking to her, she would constantly catch him staring at her. And I'm not gonna lie, she was pretty amazed. She was like, whoa, I really didn't think this thing was gonna work, but I'm here for it. He started to talk to her more and more at work. He even started to text her constantly. That's so much better that Jamal started to bring her coffee to work without her asking. And Tasha loved every bit of minute of it. Now she could really be like, my man, my man, my man. Until her man started acting weird. First, it started with Jamal showing up to her apartment unannounced. His excuse was always that he just wanted to see her, and it's sweet, you know? It raised like a little bit of eyebrow for Tasha, but it's still like, oh, he wants to see me. And then Jamal started to question her every move, like where she was, who she was with, why is she taking this long to text back. The once very handsome and charming Jamal became very obsessive. And Tasha really tried to brush it off as in like he's just an intense lover. You know, some people are just like that. And then it escalated. So boom, one night Tasha decided that she was going to go out with her friends, right? They decided that they were going to go to a bar, and that's what they did. They went, they're having fun, they're having drinks, they're having a time. As she's having fun, right, one of her friends' face completely changed. And she's like, what's wrong? And the friend is like, is that Jamal? And when she turned, it was indeed Jamal. He showed up at the bar mad as hell because she didn't invite him to their little get-together. Now, this is why he was mad, and this is why he showed up. But when he showed up and he realizes that one of the friends that Tasha went out with was a guy, that's when it got bad. He tried to yank her ass out of that bar. His jealousy quickly turned into aggression, and he demanded to know who the hell that guy was and why was she talking to him for that long and why is the guy here and she never told him and all of her friends ended up stepping in, including the guy that was there, her friend, and Jamal ended up having to leave. The bar kicked him out. Over the next few weeks, it got even worse, y'all. Mind y'all, this is a testimony. Jamal would blow up her phone, wait outside her apartment building, watching her every move to make sure she's not cheating. Mind y'all, they're not even in a relationship yet. It got to a point where Jamal started to threaten her and himself because he keeps saying that he doesn't know what's going on in his head. He doesn't like it, but he cannot live without her. Now, at this point, Tasha knows why this is happening. She knows what she did. She remembers that spell. Except now she doesn't really know what to do because she didn't even think this would work. And at this point, she's wishing she hadn't done that. She also ended up mentioning that after this whole situation happened, she ended up finding my page and it made sense. Everything that I was saying was everything she was experiencing. But let's backtrack to the story. This is where it got so much worse because one night, Tasha is in her apartment, right? She's sleeping. She just woke up feeling like something was wrong. Nothing woke her up. She just felt something was wrong. And so she got up to go to the bathroom, and on her way to the bathroom, she sees a figure in her living room. Terrified, she screamed, ran back to her room, and called 911. She locked herself in there. She don't know what's going on, mind you. She's thinking she's getting robbed or somebody's breaking into her apartment, right? And so on the phone with the operator, she gives the police full permission to break down her door if they need to. When they came, it was Jamal. Jamal was in tears. Jamal keeps saying how he cannot live without her. Jamal ended up getting arrested and he got charged for breaking and entering. And he actually did end up going away for a little while because he did express very loudly how he cannot live without her and that he would rather harm himself or her than to live. Tasha ended up having to contact her employer and Jamal's family for help. And long story short, Jamal's family ended up having to move Jamal states away from Tasha. That's how she finally was able to get some kind of relief. But she says till this day, she still be scared that one day she's going to come home and Jamal traveled through states just to break into one of her apartments. Also, she did move from that apartment. And Tasha told me to tell y'all, it doesn't matter what type of love spell you see on TikTok, it's not worth it. It ain't nothing I haven't told y'all before, but I feel like maybe y'all would listen if it's somebody that went through it. She told me to tell y'all to please listen to Blizzy. She's not joking. Till this day, she's still scared for her life because she feels like any day now, Jamal's just going to pop up and take her out. So listen to me when well, matter of fact, y'all don't even gotta listen to me. Go do you. I'm telling you not to do it. But if you want to do it anyway, you can become a Tasha. Anyways, make sure you guys are following me on Instagram and on YouTube. Yeah, because if they take this app away, how else are you supposed to get your snacks and listen to my stories? Exactly.
Okay, y'all, this is the end of the video. Y'all make sure y'all leave down in the comment section what's y'all thoughts, what's y'all opinion on this video. There's so much going on in this little video. Like I always tell y'all, y'all cannot be around here putting these love spells on these people. But y'all, make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. And make sure you guys hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified anytime I drop any new content. And like I always say, it's been real. Bye.